offering is the truth, nothing more.
So welcome back to the channel, fam. Hi, I'm Lita and I read cards. Please excuse the pain on my hands. I was painting the bathroom. I told you guys I was back. I really am back. I apologize for the absence. I had camera issues, but we are going to start off with circles in our MahJongg Divination series, okay? Now, what I want to say is that for each of these suits, circles, bams, or characters in America, they're called cracks, bams for bamboos and circles, okay? But each one of those suits has 9 specific tiles, okay? One of the reasons I prefer Mahjong to tarot is because of the fact that it goes from 1 to 9, okay? 10s, 11s, 12s, and 13s, which is your 10 in a set, your page, your or your princess, your prince, your king, and your queen. Okay, I find those a lot of times to be excessive and not necessary. If y'all watch me a lot, I often struggle with people cards unless I'm actually trying to find a person. Don't know if a lot of other readers struggle with that. I have read a lot of literature on the matter. A lot of readers do struggle with it as far as literature goes. But I say I don't know about readers today because I just feel like younger readers have a natural knack for things that maybe we didn't quite understand during my time. I'm actually going to turn on my mist. Is it going to cut on for me or is it empty? There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I feel like younger readers sometimes pick up on a lot of things that maybe older readers do not. Okay? Just because when you're younger, the more input, the better, right? Because you're still learning the world, and these things just make everything so much easier for you. But as you get older, you have attained so much knowledge on your own anyways, and all those extra details can cause things to be clouded and confused. Okay, that is something that I am going to say. It depends on the reader, but what I will say is, and what I said in the beginning is that I prefer systems like this because it does knock out all the extra. If I need to know something concerning a new cycle or something fresh and new, the aces are good enough, but there are other cards that signify change. Okay, things within the honors like winds, dragons, stuff like that. And the 10 is basically just saying that uh um a cycle has been totally closed out, okay? And to me, the 9 says that it's finished, it's closing out. So it's kind of odd to have a 9 and a 10 to me numerically concerning suits. All right. I think I am going to insert our circle definitions now, okay? And let's get on into it. Tile number 1, okay? This is the 1 of circle or coin. I hope I told you guys that circles are actually coins, okay? So this suit is usually about gains, things that you're gaining, okay? Circle number 1 is the pearl, okay? And this card has to do with extravagance, like luxury, wealth, the finer things in life, okay? As we move into circle number 2, this tile is called pine, okay? If you think about pine trees, and a lot of times if you just think about the name of the card, you will understand what the card or the tile means. This one being pine, if you think about a pine tree, it tends to be pretty firm of a tree, but it can move and it does not break. And that's what makes it so firm, right? But it could be snapped if it's pushed a little too far, okay? A lot more than some other trees that we actually see in nature. This card actually has to do with being firm, being solid, okay? But it also could be a card about you and your lover. As you see the two circles here, anytime you see two of anything, it usually has to do with more than one person. All right, so that's pine. Tile number 3 in circles is going to be the Phoenix. Okay. In this suit, okay, because remember, this is a gains suit. The Phoenix doesn't necessarily talk about the crash and burn. This tile is about what happens afterwards, okay? This is about heaven and earth being aligned together, okay? And some sort of joyous event bringing people together. You see 3, we have our couple, and then we have something in the middle bringing them together. This could be heaven, this is earth, and this is the actual thing that is bringing the two of them together. So when you see this card, you just need to remember that this is about a joyous event, right, that is bringing both the heavens and earth together. Okay, so I often take that card to be a mystical card, something that means that something higher than you bringing you together with something that they mean for you to have, okay? Circle number 4 is going to be Jade, okay? This card is about friendship, justice, things coming together the way that they should. It could also signify long life. You know, if we're doing a health reading, I'm trying to remember all the definitions, guys. I apologize. I should have pulled out my list. I should have printed out my list. Justice. This could be a court card, but if it were to come out this way, it would have to do with winning your court case, in my experience, okay? In my experience, because like I said, coins are about gains. All right, we're going to move into the 5 of circles, which is a dragon. All right, it is not the dragon tiles, meaning the white dragon, the green dragon, or the red dragon, but this tile in and of itself is a dragon too, okay? It has to do with luck, fortune, and it has to do with sudden, unexpected luck and fortune, okay? And of course, we all know that luck and fortune doesn't have to do with your work. It has to do with blessings. So there you go. That's why it's a dragon. All right. Our number 6 circle tile is peach. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret as to how I remember what peach is about. Every time I see a peach card, I think peach as in a booty. Nice, cute booty, right? Or Princess Peach. This tile is about beauty and appearance, okay? But when we think about beautiful things and we think about appearances, you have to also realize that this has to do with creativity. And if we are talking about creative energy, we're talking about femininity, okay? So this is a card about beauty, femininity, a tight body, a new creative endeavor, okay, that people like, that people are going to like, that people are going to be drawn to, okay? And also influence. But of course, if you're beautiful, if you're talented, if you're creating, you're going to influence people, right? Okay, so there's your peach card, or your 6 of circle. Oops, I'm accidentally pulling those 7s. All right. 7 of circle. This card sometimes is tricky, or this tile is tricky, even for me many years later, okay? This is the insect card. Now remember, I said gains. This is a suit about gains, okay? The insect card is about short bursts of work, okay? It's like a grasshopper. If you think about the grasshopper, the grasshopper and the ants, you think that the grasshopper only did a little bit of work and he let the ants do all the heavy work. But in this one, it's just really the idea of being able to get a lot done in a little bit of time, right? And that is a gain because time is money. Well, all energy that moves like that is currency of some form. Okay, currency is nothing more than energy. So being able to get a lot of work done in a little bit of time is a gain in currency because now you have freed up some time to do something else. Okay, so this tile is called the insect, and it has to do with getting a lot done in a little bit of time. Okay, and then we're going to move into the 8 of circles. All right, the 8 of circles is going to be the tiger, or the white tiger. Now, I don't know how many of you are into Eastern astrology, but tigers to me usually symbolize older men. Okay, or a man in uniform, a man with position, someone in the military, police officer, something like that. It has to do with authority, bravery, aggression, right? Being aggressive and getting what you want, right? It is also a father card. And it can also represent the season of autumn, okay? Because autumn is when we harvest and there's a lot of work. And, it's reaping what you've sown. It has to do with putting in the work and then getting what you wanted out of it afterwards. But to me, most times, this tiger card has to do with an older male of some sort, okay? And in particular, usually one that's military, police, principal, a dad, a granddad, somebody like that, someone with authority, okay? And our last circle, excuse me guys, I did not mean to hit the camera like that. Our last circle is going to be the 9 of circles, which is the unicorn, okay? This card is going to be a diviner's dream card, okay? We have I think we have one in each suit. So every time we come to one, I'm going to say this is the diviner's dream card. And I say that because this card has to do with clairvoyance, being able to see something all of a sudden that you shouldn't be able to see, a psychic ability of some sort, okay? If you think about unicorns and how mystical they are and how rare it would be to see one, then it would let you know that this is definitely about divination, because everyone does not have the gift to see. And if you do have the gift to see, we would call you a unicorn. I would call you a unicorn. So this card is going to be one of the diviner's dream cards. A lot of times I do find it to represent dreams that are forecasting something that's going to happen instead of an understanding of something that has already happened, okay? Or it could just mean, I'm trying to think of another way this card may come up. I'm just going to pull 2 cards and let's see if I can figure out what else would it mean. Okay, so if I were to put the unicorn card with the Jade card, right, which is a friendship card or a long life card, it would say to me that maybe you received some sort of message about a lifelong relationship, or inside information to help you win at something, anything. Or let's see, what else is this card about? We did say long life. Did we say long life? It could also be forecasting the fact that once you pass away, because you are a unicorn, you will live forever. As long as people remember you, you will live forever. And this unicorn card actually just says that, it just says, oh, this is something mystical. It's something that does not follow the rules of time and space as we see it here on Earth. But this unicorn card just really lets you know that what you're dealing with is not of an earthly realm. Okay, it's extraordinary, supernatural. I guess that's a word most people use, supernatural. So that, my loves, is going to be your review of the circle suit in MahJongg. I hope you guys understood the brief introduction and definitions of each tile. I guess if you have any questions or if you need to know anything else, you can feel free to comment down below. And I'm just going to end it there. Tomorrow, I will try to move into, I think I want to do the BAMs. I want to do bamboo next. And so we'll shoot for that. And we'll get into those definitions, guys. Okay? So I hope you all are having a wonderful week. I hope you had a wonderful holiday weekend. And I'll see you all in the next video. Love you. Bye. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time.